Howdy ho all, Bill Greenberg with PhoneScholar.com. Today is Wednesday, November 3rd, 2010, and I do have to apologize for missing yesterday. I had technical difficulties. Basically, I couldn't get my computer to work. I couldn't open up most of my programs, and I definitely couldn't open up the web. So I do apologize for that. Went in, cleaned up everything on the computer, turned it on and off about 2,000 times, and it seems to work just fine now. So apologize for that, but here's a summary of what's on the website today. And to see the entire stories, please go to www.phonescholar.com. And if you have any questions or comments, please send them to me at blogquestions@phonescholar.com. And here we go. T-Mobile expands HSPA Plus, calls it 4G, and they're finally calling a spade a spade. Basically, the HSPA Plus has been their advanced 3G up until now, but it's been showing speeds of more, sometimes more than the 4G that Sprint has been showing in some of the early adoption of the LTE. So they're finally calling it 4G. They're having a full ad campaign for it, and you got to check out the video that I have on there. It's actually the same concept as "Hi, I'm a Mac, I'm a PC," but it says "Hi, I'm T-Mobile" and "Hi, I'm Apple," whatever it is, and it completely derails and bags on Apple. So you got to check that out. It's actually pretty good. Anyway, they've opened up 6 new markets, including Chicago, Colorado Springs, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Louisville, Kentucky, Raleigh-Durham, and Wilmington, North Carolina. They've also launched their 4G devices that they're calling their 4G devices, including the MyTouch 4G and the Dell netbook that they have called the Inspiron Mini 10 4G. They're now in 75 metro areas, so they're also going to be touting themselves as America's largest 4G network. So it should be interesting to see what's happening with everything else coming on, but I think you're going to see a great ad campaign, and I think T-Mobile's doing some terrific stuff right now, so you might want to check them out. Next, Clear and Sprint launched WiMAX for New York City, and all of you out there in New York who have the Epic 4G or the EVO 4G can find and been paying for the 4G service can finally get that. They have turned it on. It is up and running. Check it out. If for some reason it's not working on your phone, check it out. They've also opened up 6 counties in New Jersey and parts of Connecticut. And the article actually shows exactly what counties and to what road that you're getting service. So go ahead and check that out. Now they also they have 62 markets now, and they have specifically said that by the end of the year they're going to be opening up more markets, including Los Angeles and San Francisco. And for those of you, a quick lesson, for those of you who don't know why Los Angeles is always the last to get these type of things, we have the highest users. I'm in Los Angeles. We have the highest users per square mile of anywhere in the country, and so they have to make sure they have enough bandwidth and they have enough area in the system to be able to do that. So that's normally why we're one of the last ones, including San Francisco, New York, the bigger markets. That's why. Next, this is kind of a follow-up on Monday's one that I had. Apple dominating tablet market, 95% share, and 80% of the people who were asked if they're going to buy a tablet in the future will also be buying an iPad. Now, you have to understand, they had a huge head start on this. They started rolling these out in March and April of this year. And it's the same thing as like when DirecTV first started satellite TV. There were a few other small companies at the time, but there was nobody that could compete with their technology and what they did. And their market share jumped up. At one point, they had 99% of the market. They're now down since EchoStar has launched Dish Network a number of years ago. That has come down. So you're going to see, I think, the iPad also, the market share come down as the Galaxy Tab comes out and as more and more things are coming out and there's more advertising with the new ones, stuff like that. But it's still a terrific unit, as everyone knows. But check out the article. I think it'll be interesting to show you what it says. Just to let you know, the next, after the Apple iPod, the next was the Android systems at 2.3%. So it gives you an idea. Next, Flash coming to iPhone and iPad, and basically there's a company called Skyfire which has created an app which will be available tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. I did put a link to the website on Skyfire if you want to go there directly, and you can download this for any phone, Google, iPhone, Android phones, Windows 7, Symbian phones, and it will work with anything that has a Flash content that doesn't automatically work with Flash on the phone. And basically what it does is changes it into an HTML5 format, which is the format that Apple has decided to use for its video. So it will do that, create a thumbnail, then you can click on there and watch it. Now, it won't change over games or non-video items that run in Flash, but there are millions of applications, and if you run Hulu on your phone, it won't work with that, and that's because Hulu has blocked it because they want their $10 subscription. The app is $2.99. Under categories, under new technology, Wirefly offers free mobile backup, and this is pretty cool. You can back up to 2 gigs from any phone, any format, any carrier onto Wirefly, whether you're a Wirefly customer or not. You can go to www.wirefly.com and back up your information on there up to 2 gigs. If you want unlimited, it's $5.99 a month, but if you want the 2 gigs, it's free. Let's hope they run this service a little bit better than a rebate service. A few years ago, they got into a lot of trouble because they weren't giving away rebates and when they were offering all these free phones. So it's also a really good system if you need a phone. They do offer great prices, so you might want to check them out. And next, under T-Mobile, T-Mobile's new data plans include smartphone tethering option. And it looks like they came out with data plans for the tablets, kind of like Sprint and Verizon has, and it's $10 a month for 200 megabytes. If you contract with them, it's $15 a month. If you don't, and then it's $30 a month for unlimited. But if you're a heavy user and you go over 5 gigs, you're going to what's called throttled, and basically you can use the extra at no charge, but it's going to be a much slower speed. So if you're a heavy user on T-Mobile, you want to watch out for that. And then the tethering Wi-Fi option is $15 a month. That's all I got for today. Hope it wasn't too much information, and I hope this didn't go too long. And have a great day. I will talk to you tomorrow.